Hey y'all, it's the Cincy Lady of East Texas. So I've started something new with my team that has really taken off. I don't do coaching calls, or I don't at least call them coaching calls for my downline, because coaching to me infers you're doing something wrong, or you may be, and this is a chance for you to learn or for me to critique you. And I don't want that to be what those calls are about or perceived to be about. So I've been just calling them connection calls. I literally just want to connect with my team members, chat with them briefly about what's going on in life, their business, and all the things, right? So I just wanted to give you kind of a spin on if you're maybe wanting to connect with your team, maybe you could implement coaching calls in this sort of fashion as well. And literally, I do not present them even remotely like a coaching call. I just say, hey, I just want to connect with you. So do you have 15 or 20 minutes to chat one day in the next couple of weeks? And I just put it on them. But if I were to make it about coaching, then they would be like, oh, well, then I feel like I'm doing something wrong and she wants to help fix it. That's not what I want. And that's not what I want those calls to be perceived as. So last night, I had a really great connection call with one of my team members. She's been struggling. She's been in a rut. She feels like she's overwhelmed. She's being pulled in so many different directions. And it was so wonderful to chat with her. And y'all, we only chatted for about 30 minutes. And so it wasn't like a long, drawn out, lengthy conversation that took up my whole afternoon or my whole evening. But it was so wonderful to chat with her. And even since then, I mean, it's been like 14 hours since we've chatted, and I've seen a difference in the way that she's even posting on Facebook. Her Facebook posts are lighthearted. They're genuine. She seems already excited and relieved. And I think she just needed somebody to connect with. She needed a sounding board. She needed somebody to just say, it's okay to give yourself grace. You know, she's a mom, she's an employee, she's a Cincy consultant, she's an aunt, she's a sister, she's a daughter. She's being pulled in numerous directions, and she always felt like Cincy had to be the first thing to go. So we just chatted about what she's got going on in her life and maybe a few ways that she could simplify some steps in her business to be sure that she's still accomplishing her goal, reaching out to her team and her downline, and still doing all the things successfully. So y'all, if you are a leader, it's super important for you to be touching base with your teams. But if you want to implement a call with them to see where they stand in their business, I guarantee they are going to love the opportunity to chat with you. But if you call it something like a connection call, then you're not making it anything negative like a coaching call or anything like that that's going to infer, I want to coach you to do something different in your business because what you're doing may not be good or right or sufficient or whatever. Because if somebody is already feeling down or already feeling insecure or self-conscious about how they're running their business, how their numbers are looking month to month, whether they've recruited a couple of people in the last several months, they're already feeling intimidated and overwhelmed about talking to you about those things anyway. So if you can just make it a connection call and just say, hey, I just want to chat with you and just catch up on all the things, I guarantee it's going to totally relieve any stress that they may have about going into it. So just my 2 cents of the day. I hope that this helps you. Happy Friday, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.